Because the synopsis of the mod was just that we can go back before Sayori does the whole hanging. So I don't know if it sends us right behind it or if it like makes us go like the entire way. I just assumed it was going to be like right before, you know, because I mean, because I don't think this mod's that long. So like, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a nice text box in other news. Seizure warning. Oh shit, chat.
Okay.
There you go. Seizure warning. This mod contains flashing lights. Please do not play if you're sensitive to flashing lights. All right, chat. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, be careful.
Be careful.
There's no. Oh, they don't have no noises for the text boxes anymore. Unless I have it muted. No, I don't have it muted. What? Okay. Bro, it's going. This music going.
It's going.
That was on there for a while. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the. Oh. Do you really think you can change what happened in the past? Oh, okay. There you go. Well, this is fancy. Hey guys, what is up? Zero here. Welcome to Doki Doki Retry. I think, like I was talking about before, I think the synopsis of this mod is that we are given a chance to retry, like, what happened with Sayori. I'm pretty sure. I think. Like, this takes place after she dies, but then we're given a chance to retry it. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Can we fix the past? You're not supposed to, so. Let's see what happens. But thank you for the resub, Bridge, Bob. I blame you for my love of Makoto Nijima. Well, it is what it is. I'm sorry for forcing you to like Makoto. You'll get me back someday. But yeah, let's see what this is. So for some reason, there's no noises on my text box. So instant D tier. This mod sucks. How dare they? No, but it's a good new game. November 20th, Monday. Today is the day of the festival. I thought Sayori would be outside already, waiting for me. But no, she's not on the outside. She's not on the. She's on the inside. I don't know. Why did he say it like that? Maybe I should give her a call to tell that I'm waiting outside. Oh no.
Oh no.
To tell her that I'm waiting outside. Oh wait, we haven't seen that she's. Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, we don't know that she's. Man, I sure do hope she picks up that call.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
She's not answering her phone. I start to feel nervous. After what she told me yesterday, this just makes me feel uneasy. I consider going to her house to see her. I have to make sure that everything is okay. Besides, I still feel guilty about it. Even after we started spending time in the club together, still haven't given her the time and attention she deserves. But that changes today. Even if it changes today. Why did I wait until I found out about her condition before making a move? Aren't I her best friend? No way. I'm a pathetic excuse for a friend. With this, I start walking to Sayori's house. Okay. Okay, mod author. Don't be trying to put in your venting about MC in your fucking story. Don't be venting about him, alright? He ain't that bad. I reach her house and knock on the door. Sayori, you there? No response. Given that she wasn't answering her phone, I'm not sure what I was expecting. I pull out the spare keys Sayori had given me a while back in case I wished to pay her a visit, and use them to open the door. Apparently, a fair warning in advance, I don't think the person who made this and natively speaks English can exactly confirm. I mean that's what I was thinking too. But see, I don't know if it's an English speaking thing. This just seems like kind of like a rushing thing. Like a rushing coding thing. Because, like, It's not broken English. It's just like it miss a word here or there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it doesn't feel like it's broken English. It just doesn't feel like proper grammar. So I'm like, I'm not sure if it's a native English thing. Sayori? I can't see her in the living room, nor in the kitchen. I'm guessing she's still in her room. I begin climbing the stairs to her room. Upstairs is all quiet. Is she still sleeping? Won't be surprised if she is. I doubt seeing me would make her happy at this point, but seeing her will at least make me feel at ease. I just hope that she's in a better frame of mind than yesterday. I knock on the door as I stand outside Sayori's room. Sayori? Are you awake? There's no response. I take it she's still sleeping. I'm coming in, alright? Still no response.
I'll be right back.
However, I'm not going to wait for an answer at this point. I'll go inside anyway. I need to see her. I hold the door handle and lightly turn it to open the door. Well, shit. I don't know why I was expecting something different. even though I read the synopsis. Act 1, relive. Oh, that was the prologue. I was like, oh, yikes. I do like that they changed it, though. They didn't have, like, the whole glitching and stuff. Because I'm assuming, obviously, this is going by a not meta version of it. So, like, she actually just killed herself. So it's like, I do like that they changed that. How long has it been? Is it still the same day? What happened? Wait. What am I doing outside? Didn't I go to Sayori's house to pick her up? Yes. Yes, I did. First I called her, but she didn't answer. So I went into her house instead. Then I went up to her room and... Oh, hello. Sayori. I saw Sayori. She was... No. Fuck. What the fuck am I even doing out here? How did I get out here? I need to... Hey! Huh? Someone is running towards me? Wait a second. Is that Sayori? Sayori? Was I hallucinating? Did I pass out while waiting for Sayori or something? Overslept again. I have no idea what happened. I remember what I saw so clearly. Like it was real. But I caught you this time. Really real. Hi, Zero. Huh? Hi, Sayori. Zero, are you alright? You seem kind of pale. And look terrified. As if you've seen a ghost. What happened to you? I'm wondering that myself. I remember that I went to Sayori's house. I yelled at her to wake up. And I went up to her room and entered and saw her. But then something happened. I can't remember what it was. But Sayori's standing in front of me, and I don't want to worry her. Because today is all about her, not me. Nothing happened. It was just a bad dream, that's all. Maybe if all of that was really a dream. Or a nightmare, in fact. Are you sure that was just a bad dream? I've never seen you like this before. Shit, she's worrying about me already. I have to act normal. I don't want to talk about this with her. If I talk, I'll only make her worry more, and I definitely don't want that. Yeah, absolutely sure. I just watched a couple scary videos last night. I know it's a really bad excuse, but I hope she buys it. I'm not in the best state of mind to think of something better right now.
Then don't do it again. You look terrible. You know that your health matters to me, right?
I guess it worked. Sorry. Won't happen again. Anyway, let's get to the school now. We're going to be late for the festival.
Eh? What do you mean by being late to the festival?
What? Isn't today the festival day? You know, the club festival? Isn't that today?
Nope. Today's the 14th of November. Tuesday. The festival's on Monday of next week.
Next week?
Yeah, don't you know? I think you would know if you were a club member.
Wait. Sayori isn't making any sense right now. Wasn't I already in the literature club? What is she talking about?
I always asked you about joining a club. See, it would benefit you if you did.
What are you talking about, Sayori? I'm already a member of the literature club, aren't I?
Huh? You're a member of the literature club? But I'm the vice president there, and I've never seen you. When did you join?
Last week. You kept asking me about joining a club. I stop. Something's wrong. I can feel it. The date she said is from last week. And she doesn't remember me joining the club. Wait a second. What the fuck? This is not what I think it is, right? There's no way that can be possible. I'm just really confused about what's going on at the moment. So I'm just going along with whatever Sayori says. I mean, you're always asking me about joining a club, so I thought about this yesterday. And then I decided to join your club, so...
Hang on. Did you already know that I'm in the literature club? But how? I never told you about it before, except just now.
Keep going along, Zero. Tell her the story you told already. Again. You know Monica, right? I was in the same class with her last year, and we've been friends since then. We always chat whenever we see each other. Yesterday, I ran into her during the lunch period, and then we sat together in the cafeteria to chat. And then I was attacked by a chaos flash. Okay. Oh, we're skipping time. Now we're on Monday? What? Huh? I'm so confused, chat. Let me fucking unmute you guys. Okay, wait, now it's November 13th. What was the day where Sayori killed herself? I'm like totally forgetting. Was it not the 20th? It was the 20th? Okay, so we are still back in time. Okay, so yeah, because he said a week ago. So yeah, okay. So we are before that. So now I'm wondering, are we gonna start skipping things, or are we gonna like actually play through vanilla? I could have swore I heard this mod was short. I swear, man, every time I hear things are short, they end up not being short. And I'm just sitting here like, well, I was lied to. Because if it's retelling all of Act 1, that's not going to be short. So I'm assuming it's going to skip some parts to make it short. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Might be like Relapse. Yeah, but Relapse was 7 hours.
For real?
Yeah, for real. It was. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Rick Jack. Hey Zero, I love your work, and I've watched several of your videos and even your live streams. Sorry I can only give so little. I'm a college student in finals. What do you mean so little? You just gave me like $10, dude. Thank you. What do you mean so little? How much do you expect me to? How much do you expect me? How much do you think I expect you guys to give me? I don't expect you guys to give me anything. That's more than zero. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Also, good luck on your finals. Hello. I appreciate the long time support and the money. But yeah, fucking so, alright. I'm curious to see where this goes. Hopefully, they start skipping some stuff. Hopefully, this isn't like a, so we're gonna sit here and redo all of Act 1 with MC having weird mind problems. I hope it ain't that. You expect $100 a week. If I expect $100 a week, then you guys have been slacking. I've been very generous if I've been expecting that. That's what your collector goons told me. Oh, fuck. Those guys, they're at it again.
What? What's going on?
My goons. Thank you for 100 bits, Rage Bob. I thought the game takes place in October. It was never confirmed what month of the game takes place, and people theorized it was October, but we never actually know when DDLC takes place. It was only theorized. It's finally lunchtime. I'm starving after missing breakfast this morning. I get up and start making my way towards the cafeteria. I'm going to eat alone again today. I'd ask Sayori, but I believe she's with her friends already, and I doubt she'll choose me over them after neglecting her this much. I can ask Monica, actually. Those two are the only people I know in this school anyway.
I'll be right back again.
Now that I think about it, she's definitely with her friends too. She's quite popular after all. There's always people around her. As I continue walking, I see a familiar face. Is that Monica? And surprisingly, it seems like there's no one around her right now. Well, I'm going to use this opportunity to go and say hi to her. Why is he acting like he fully knows Monica? I thought in the base game he was just like, oh yeah, Monica, right? Like, you know, like he didn't know her that well. Like, why is this one pretending like him and Monica were really good friends? Hey Monica, how are you?
Zero. I'm so glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, Monica. Glad to see you too.
I'm quite alright. What about you? How are you doing?
I was fine. Now that I see you, I feel much better. Good job, Zero. What was that line, you dumbass?
Is that so? That's good to hear.
That smile. That damned smile. Whatever. Snap out of it, Zero. I was going to the cafeteria to eat. Would you like to come with me?
Oh, of course. I was about to go there too. I'm really hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of starving because of skipping breakfast this morning.
Why's that?
I woke up late.
I get it, but wake up on time next time. Breakfast is important. Try not to skip it.
Fine, fine. I won't. You remind me of my mom. Speaking of which, it's been so long since I last saw her.
Your parents were working in another city, right? Isn't this a bit strange? Them leaving you here alone?
I'm happy with this, actually. They come here on holidays anyway. It's not that big of a problem. Whatever. Let's go now. I'm really going to starve to death.
Alright.
With this, both of us start making our way to the cafeteria. And continue chatting on the way. See, it's weird because it's when you start telling a story that has to say okay, so we're basically taking the base game and everything that happens in the base game. It's it's weird when you start having things like MC likes Monica, because it's if we look at the base game, there's nothing to tell us that MC likes Monica, because he just says she's out of my league. So it's I feel like if he liked her, he would have made more of an effort to actually try to get with her. So it's a little odd that they're using that, but now it's suddenly he's just really likes her. It's supposed, what others said, this follows canon, but it's decided to do exposition in a really roundabout way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's I don't know. It's I feel like if you're gonna do this, you shouldn't follow the canon at this point. You should have tried to change things up if you want to have your own if you want to have your own thing. It's a little odd. Why is he acting normal about this? He's not acting normal. Remember, he did say, "I'm so glad to see you," because he's kind of been a little bit on edge. So I mean, that part's a little okay, because he's a little on edge, but he's also just trying to play along with it because he doesn't fully know what it was. He wants to do Monica route. He reset so he could do it. That's the story. We arrive at the cafeteria in a short time. and sit on an empty table after getting our meals. We eat quietly at first, but Monica breaks the silence after a bit.
Hey, Zero.
What is it?
You just seem a little out of it. You keep staring off like a zombie. Is something wrong?
I just feel a bit tired. Sorry.
Does that have anything to do with the fact you've been staying up late?
You can say that. I was up all night. What kind of question is that? Of course it would have to do with the fact he was staying up late. I've actually been having trouble sleeping for a while now. Though, I never woke up late except this morning.
Zero, how do you stay up late? Homework and stuff?
Not really. I just can't sleep. So I watch videos or play games all night till I finally fall asleep at dawn.
But you can't have a healthy day without sleeping 6 to 7 hours a day. From now on, promise me you'll go to bed early and get proper sleep, okay?
What Monica said reminds me of Sayori. She too talks like this about my habits. Okay, Sayori. Okay.
Sayori?
Shit, I said Sayori by mistake. Wait, what? How would you... Wait, if in your mind you are comparing her to Sayori, how do you accidentally say Sayori? It would have made more sense if he said that first, and then he said, Monica saying all this stuff reminds me of Sayori. Then it would make his slip-up make more sense. Why would he think about it? Think about the fact that his Monica sounds like Sayori, then slip up. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. That could have worked. It's just the placing of the words would have made more sense if done better. That's really all it is with that. You reminded me of Sayori for a moment, so I kind of blurted it out. I don't know if you know her or not, but she's basically my childhood friend. We have known each other for a very long time.
Of course I know her. How can I not? We started the literature club together. She's also the vice president there.
Wait a minute. Did you start your own club? When?
Yes, last month. I got tired of all the drama and problems at my last club, so I left there. Instead, I decided to do something based on what I love, so I started the literature club. More like, we started, because I couldn't have done it without Sayori. She helped me a lot. Speaking of Sayori, you said that you're childhood friends, right? No wonder why she talks about you this much.
Hold up. She talks about me? Even though I treat her like this? I wish I wasn't this much of a coward. Wait, hold up. How does she not know that they were childhood friends if Sayori talks about him? This doesn't really fully make sense. MC should know that Monica Sayori started it. No. Yeah, no, I know that seems like a weird thing. I'm pretty sure he's doing what he said earlier. He said that he's gonna go along with it. So I'm pretty sure he knows this stuff, but he's pretending like he doesn't. Because when he was talking to Sayori, Sayori started to figure out something was up. Because she was like, what? But we already, it's like, how would you know this yet? So it's probably the fact that he's pretending to kind of know. Now, I do think the writing should give you more of a hint that he, is doing this on purpose, but, you know, it really doesn't. I will agree with you there, at least. The writing should definitely give more of a hint to that, because they don't really say, like, he should have said, like, that was close or something, or, like, you know, they should give a hint more. But yeah, that's what I'm assuming so far, is that it's because he's playing along. So MC's playing 4D chess? Basically, yeah. So he's playing 4D chess right now. I wish I wasn't this much of a coward.
Indeed. Now I wonder, how did you two meet?
There's nothing special to tell. I'm saying this because of embarrassment for my own stupidity.
Oh, come on, Zero. There should be something special between you two if she's talking about you this much. I really want to hear about it, so please?
You know I can't refuse you when you ask like this. Okay, fine. Actually, Sarah and I used to live in a different city when we were kids. We were neighbors those times too, just like now. And our parents have already been friends even before we were born. So naturally, we spent so much time with each other while we grew. And we were pretty much inseparable, spending almost every day together. I wasn't much of a social kid, Sayori was always my only friend, even in primary and middle school. She was the only friend of mine in the whole school. She was always telling me that I should spend time with other people as well, but she was more than enough for me, so I never did. But in the summer before we started high school, Sayori moved out to the city.
Aw, it must have felt so bad that you two got separated.
If only you knew. Her moving out was like a breaking point between us. We both had smartphones, and we're talking very often. We're talking very often at first after she moved away, but everything changed once high school started.
What happened?
She was talking about her life and friends there very often. This didn't bug me at the start, but then, I don't know if it was because of the loneliness I was feeling. I started to feel like Sayori didn't need me anymore. Every day, she was happily telling me about her day, and she was always mentioning other people and what she was telling. I didn't say anything to her about this, but as the time passed, I messaged less and less to her, and even stopped picking up her calls. Because she was surrounded with people, while I was feeling alone, I wasn't talking to anybody at my school. But I wish I said something. How much of an idiot I was.
Why did you say that?
Well, I'm going to tell you about it. Come to that part now. 1 year after Sayori moved out, we had to move out too. Guess where?
Here?
Yep, my parents had to move here because of work. On top of it, I was thrilled to find out that I'll be Sayori's neighbor again.
Now I'm confused. They brought you with them at that time? But why do they leave you alone now?
I didn't want to leave. I begged my parents to let me stay here. Well, you don't want to leave when both your childhood friend and the girl you love are here. Well, I guess I just flat out and said it. So yeah, so he just loves Monica. This seems random? Random. Yeah, I think that's the word. Yeah, this is very random. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I'm all for a, like, look, I'm all for a fucking, for a Monica route in a mod. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't know. This one just feels random. This one just feels very random. Like, it's just like, really? He randomly likes Monica? Sure, I guess. Like, I don't... Yeah, it is just out of nowhere. Yeah, there's like no build up to this. Like, it wasn't even like a build up to him saying he loves her. He just already does. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Like, and I think what made it feel off, right, was like, this is supposed to be back in time too. This is the weird part. So, if this is supposed to be the fact that
Nice.
he was talking about Yuri, that's exactly what I was going to say about that. Actually something around the time I was going to say. If he wasn't talking about Monica and talking about Natsuki or Yuri, it would make sense because he technically had to spend the weekend with one of them if we're going by the canon of the game. So it's like, but he's saying, well, you don't want to leave when both your childhood friend and the girl you love are here. He wouldn't have met Yuri or Natsuki around that time, but he would have known Monica. So he loves Monica instantly. And it's like, but if we're going by the way the base game events go, he shows no recollection of this. He doesn't show any feelings towards Monica at all. So this feels weird to even be like, oh yeah, you know, when you played the base game, MC actually loved Monica the whole time. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you get no type of thing for that. And I guess, yeah, I was gonna say if he was talking about Natsuki or Yuri, it would make sense, but it wouldn't. Because he didn't even know them around that time. Around the time he moved. So yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know. Is this even following Groundhog Day rules anymore? The time like completely changed. Yeah, I doubt they're doing like going by Groundhog Day specifically. So I didn't want to like be like, oh, they're breaking the rules, you know? But yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. I feel like this would have benefited from an original beginning instead of going off of the canon of DDLC. So I'm sure that it meant Sayori's the one he loves. Then why does he get so nervous around Monica though? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's that he loves Monica. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
So that's why you're happy about staying here, huh? Still, why did you want to stay here?
I told you about how I melted down after losing Sayori, my one and only friend. Now this number's doubled thanks to you, but all in all, you're both here. And since my parents knew this as well, they agreed for me to stay here. See? This number's now doubled thanks to you. See? I was right. Monika's the one he loves.
Which is weird. Well, then what happened when you moved here? When you two saw each other again, I mean.
Even though I was happy that I was going to see her again, the feeling that Sayori didn't need me anymore made me scared. Even after we moved here. The first day when we came here, I spent the whole day with her. Since she already knew that we were coming, she waited for us and then asked me if we could spend some time together to catch up if I wanted to. There was no way I could say no. But later on, I hesitated to go to her. I didn't want to stay away from her, but I was just hesitating to talk with her. It was all because of that feeling that Sayori didn't need me anymore. I was a fucking idiot. I say while sighing.
Can you stop saying things like this to yourself? There are times that people can think like the way you did.
But do you know what's worse? 3 months ago, we went camping together during the summer break. Our parents have arranged it, and they told us about it after they arranged it for some reason. That's what I'm saying, Ryuji. You know what she asked me while wandering in the forest together on the day of the trip?
What did she ask?
Do you hate me now?
Oh. Why?
And then I said to her, of course not. Why do you think that? And she responded by asking why I've been so cold and distant towards her. She's worried I would abandon her at any moment. That was the moment where I understood how much of an idiot I was. As it turned out, me talking less and less to her made her talk less and less to me. She thought that I didn't want to talk to her because I didn't like her anymore as the time passed. Whereas the opposite. So this is why I tell myself these things. Had I not been this way with her, none of this would have happened. Anyway, back to the story. And I told her why I act like that and got everything I wanted to say off my chest. In return, I was waiting for her to scold me. But no, she apologized to me and gave me a hug. At that moment, I realized that I don't deserve Sayori.
What makes you say that?
Monika, she was the one to take the first step and apologize, even though it's clearly all my fault. She's a really good person, but I can't give her the appreciation she deserves. After that camping trip, we've been talking more and more. We've been talking more with each other, and even started walking to school together, and spent the breaks with each other when school began. But even though I'm spending time with her like this again, I still can't shake that feeling away. Now there's a guilt inside me thanks to that feeling. Who knows what I put her through all this time? Think about it. She's calling me her best friend, but I treated her in a way that made her think I'm hating her. And she's still calling me her best friend. I don't think I deserve that title. Let alone being her best friend. I can't even be her friend.
Zero!
She said my name so loud that made me leap from my seat a bit.
Can you just stop beating yourself up for a moment? People can do really silly things when they feel that mentality. You can't constantly cry for the mistakes you made and the time you lost. Because what's important is the present. You said that you can spend time with her as you have before, right? Then stop blubbering and give her the appreciation she deserves.
I wasn't expecting to get so upset. Or I was like dead serious right now. Fine. Then tell me what I can do.
Just do something that'll make her happy. You don't need big things to make Sayori happy. Even the littlest thing will be enough for her to be happy, especially when it comes from someone that she loves.
What? Someone that she loves?
Yeah, didn't you say that she sees you as her best friend?
Oh, so that's what she meant. He got like super scared. What? Someone she loves? Oh, fuck. Oh, right. Of course. He got fucking spooked, bro. They were the 1,000 bits, Rage Bob. Why the fuck are you in love with Monika? Why are you in love with Monika if you really missed her? You can still miss best friends, Rage Bob. It's not like you're not allowed to miss your friend because you're not in love with them. I think with 500 bits, it's Sonic. I think. Also, yeah. This is kind of a really huge exposition dump. Goddamn. So far, this mod's just been throwing exposition at us. I feel like this could have been handled, like, we could have learned a little bit more about their backstory, you know, more, what's the word? Naturally, I guess. I was gonna use a different one, but I cannot think about it right now. It's a more natural way of learning it, but yeah, right now, they're just kind of just dumping just everything onto us, and it's like, okay. And honestly, I don't even know if this is all useful. Like, is all this really that useful information to know about all the shit they did in the past together? Like, I don't know. It feels a little unnecessary. Someone who will always be my best friend. You'll always be my best friend.
Wait a second.
Shit.
Or do you like Sayori?
Of course not. She's just my childhood friend. I like someone else anyway. Did
I just say that out? Oh, so you like someone else, huh?
Ah, you fucking idiot.
Tell me, who's that lucky lady?
I have to change the subject immediately. That's not the point right now. We were talking about Sayori, remember?
Alright, fine. You want my suggestion? I think she joined the literature club.
Huh? Why?
She told me last week that she's wanted to invite you there for a long time. However, she was worried that you'd say no. So if you join, it'll make her happy.
Oh. So that's the reason why she kept asking me about joining a club for the past month. Whenever she asked, I was always evading it. So, like, I'm just laughing because somebody joined the server, joined the stream, and they were like, did someone give MC a brain? And right now, he just said, Monica had to tell him, if you join the club, it'll make her happy. And he's like, so that's why she kept asking me about joining. Who knew that the thing that Sayori kept asking me to do would make her happy if I did it? Like, what? Like, yeah. Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk? Like, why did you need Monica to tell you that? Like, oh gosh. What an immaculate deduction, goddamn. I feel like that could have been saved if Monica, like, pointed out how fucking dense that was, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, it's just funny. If he continues up this denseness, there might be an issue. Joining the club are both Sayori and Monica are in, huh? Okay, actually, hold up. Yeah, wait, hold up, actually. Is he? I don't know if he's still playing anymore. Yeah, wait, now I'm confused. That line, I'm sorry to pause again right after I paused before, but like, now this line's, now it's confusing me. Remember how before we were saying, nah, yeah, he's just playing along. Now he's in his thoughts, saying, joining the club where both Sayori and Monica are in, huh? I'm like, huh? Wait, what? Huh? Did he, like, forget the past week? What happened? What? He just remembered before. Did he just forget? Never mind, we gave him too much credit. We might have given it. He's playing 4D chess so hard, he's playing himself. Bro, this fucking man, it's like that fucking Code Geass episode. He just fucking used Geass on himself, bro. He's out playing himself. Like, what the fuck? What happened? When did he forget? Like, I'm so confused. Does he think everything was a dream? Even if it was a dream, he would still be like, this is happening the same way like my dream. But like, he's just like, it just like everything didn't happen. What? If this is a flashback, it was not established to be a flashback that well. Is it supposed to be a flashback? Is that what this is? I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. Oh god. Okay, let's just continue. I really like the music though. Zero, this whole thing may have never happened. I might not even be streaming right now. You guys might not even be watching a stream. Well, that's not such a bad idea. I'll think it over.
What's there to think about? If I know you, you've already made up your mind. Whatever.
There's silence again for a short while.
You still haven't told me.
Haven't told you what?
The person you like.
The bell rings and saves me from this conversation. It's the bell. I have gym class now, and I should go change immediately. Otherwise, I'll be late.
Alright. But for the record, you can't escape from this question easily.
Okay. See you later.
I'm sure we'll see each other tomorrow.
Wait, was it a flashback? Is that what these white things are? What? It was? Oh my fucking god. It was a flashback. What? Huh? You can't have flashbacks when we're also going through time. Oh my fucking god. So, huh? Wait, but this is still a problem. But so well, wait, maybe it is just bullshit. Yeah, wait, no, this is still a problem though. If we're still going by the fact that he likes Monica, this still doesn't go through the fact of the base game. How would he like Monica? That's still an issue. That part's still an issue. It fixed the problem of when that taking place. Okay, it's a flashback. Sure, whatever. I'll take that. But fucking... I'm still confused. Like, okay. It could be a BS story, but like... let's see what happens. Fuck it. Maybe he was just telling a BS story. Let's see what happens. Thank you for 100 bits, it's Sonic. No, you cannot use your gun. So we were just casually chatting and the subject came to clubs. Then she said that she's the president of the literature club and gave me some info about there. And that's how I learned you're a member of that club. I didn't say anything certain to her about joining there, but I did some thinking yesterday night and thought that'd be good if I joined. Yeah. My voice crack. It's canon. So yeah, I was going to join the literature club today.
Oh! Really? Did you decide to join the literature club? What?
Huh? Okay. Let's just leave that line alone.
That's awesome, Zero. I'm so happy right now. I know I've been nagging you for a while about clubs, but it never crossed my mind that you'll want to join the literature club.
So that's why you didn't invite me to the club.
Which is why I'm kind of surprised, but I'm still so happy.
I'm glad to hear that you're happy, Sayori.
Also, it's good that you're finally doing something besides watching anime or playing video games.
Hey!
It's so fun to tease you.
Jeez, Sayori. We need to go now. Otherwise, we'll be really late.
Right. Let's go.
Finally, we start walking to school. Since we're both in a hurry to arrive on time, we aren't talking while we walk. All the way through, I think about what happened earlier. About how I saw Sayori hanging from the ceiling first, and then seeing her running towards me. Okay, yeah, so, see, because that was a flashback, they fixed the problem of him not thinking about what happened, because that's, you know, fixed by the flashback. However, why was the flashback so long? All those that exposition could have been revealed during all those moments he's going to end up hanging out with Sayori throughout this mod. They could have been, yeah. I suppose it just dozed off while waiting for her, and it was all just a dream. The date she said doesn't make any sense, either. I've already lived through this week. If it was just one day, then I could just say that it was a dream. We're talking about a whole week here. I'm sure that I lived through all of this already. All the memories of what happened today suddenly come flooding into my mind. There's only one possibility left. But, is something like that possible? Anyway, I have a really bad headache right now. My head feels like it's exploding whenever I think. I'll just stop thinking about this till I arrive at school.
I'm a sharpshooter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind.